Hi, fans of high-quality entertainment. I usually post a video for members first the day before, but I never did a video yesterday, so I do apologize to my members. Today's video is going public right away, and it's because I had a very frustrating morning, and I still use AI for some things, even thumbnails, but I don't use I don't have AI change the image. I tell AI or ChatGPT to keep the original image. It just makes it easier for me to do thumbnails and everything else, especially at my age when I've got the pain I've got, right? I've done for almost 20 years, about 20 years, I've been creating my own thumbnails, right? But it just gets more difficult and more difficult for me to do every year. So this is just kind of a laugh to show you the frustrations I had this morning. And so I'll play this first.
AI is so stupid. I'll show you in a minute. But first of all, I'm going to do my new thumbnail.
But by that time, I was like really peeved at AI, right? Because as supposedly as intelligent as AI is, as you will see, it's usually it's okay, it's fine. But today, for whatever reason, AI was having issues, just like me.
With my old, reliable green screen.
I tell AI.
Fake smile.
You get the idea. So that's how I would, if I wanted to put myself in a thumbnail so it looks like I'm, actually in the picture without a background, like the background here. I could even bring the green screen in here, which I have done, and go like this, and then it's easy, right? But anyway, so I'm only showing a little section of this, but like I said, I was just trying to do a supposedly simple thumbnail with me transparent, meaning the background, there was no background, and I would place myself in front of a picture or whatever, as you'll see in a second. So I just said, remove background so it's transparent. I don't change my image. And so they do this, right? And that's not transparent. It's got those blocks. So those blocks would show when I put it into Photoshop or Vegas 23. So I started getting mad. I should have sworn. Remove the background from this image. Keep all foreground subjects unchanged and fully intact with clean, smooth edges. Make the background transparent. And they still did the very same thing, right? And I think I made it worse. I still see the checkered background, blah, blah, blah. Then it says, done. This PNG has genuine transparency with the checkboard removed. And so this is how it turned out when I placed it into Vegas 23 with my Talking Head 77 album that I want to be pointing to. So, as you can see, it wasn't, it was all screwed up. It wasn't transparent. The original thumbnail I had for Talking Head 77 was pretty bland, and it wasn't getting great views as usual. Lately, I haven't been getting, ever since around the time I switched from not using AI thumbnails. But I'm not going back to AI thumbnails. But this, I don't know. It's just so frustrating, right? And so when I saw this, it's like, oh, forget it. And that's when I went and got my green screen and had to do it myself, which takes more time. And like I said, with chronic pain, it's easier just to have a simple task done by ChatGPT. But sometimes they can't do a simple task, right? And as you know, I've got members on both of my YouTube channels, and once in a while there's a new member or somebody might leave. And so I have to change the credits, right? So I'm doing that pretty often. And so with ChatGPT, they create very nice images for me to paste in my videos. But even today with that, and this doesn't show everything, but this is the list of my members on my Canadian Studmuffin channel, right? And I say create 4 separate credit panels. But I was doing this, like I said, for close to an hour. And they would just screw up. They would repeat names. It just would never work out. And this is near the end of it. And I was getting so fed up with ChatGPT, which is usually good when it just comes to doing these credits, that I used Grok on X, and I also tried Gemini, and they screwed up. It's just, and I know people are out there saying, Larry, just do it in Photoshop. And like I said, it might be easy for you to do, but I've got health issues, and usually this is easy. But for whatever reason, I just had issue after issue with any AI that I used. It's like they're out to get me. But I really do appreciate my members, and I want to thank them. And the way I wanted to thank them was at the beginning of most of my videos, which I've been doing. But then, like I said, this is a pain every time there's another member added, which I really appreciate, thank you, or somebody leaves the membership, which happens, and in time I take out their name, they're out of there. But even this has started to become a headache for me. And so I was asking Chat GPT. No, I actually asked over at X with Grok to thank members of my YouTube channel, which is better, because I try my best not to annoy all the viewers with the credits at the start. And I was wondering if that maybe does annoy some viewers. To thank members of my YouTube channel, which is better, showing their name in the credits near the start of my videos, or as a pinned comment with their username with a full link, so it's clickable. So if somebody wants to click on one of the names, like Jeff, it goes to his channel, which is awesome. And it said the pinned comment with full clickable user names links is generally better for most creators, though both work and a hybrid is often ideal. Why the pinned comment wins for most cases: clickable and actionable. Easy to maintain, that's for sure. It's a lot easier, right? I can just, with a little bit of changing a bit of text, I can do that. Yeah, and no impact on retention or watch time. Credits near the start interrupt the intro hook, the most critical part for keeping viewers. Even short lists can hurt performance slightly. A pinned comment sits outside the video. And pinned comments appear at the top of the comment section, and that's what I would do. I would pin the comment, and people can reply, heart it, or discuss it. Yeah, but I understand it. It feels more formal and special, like movie credits being in the actual video. And every viewer who's a member who watches the segment sees the name. But it risks killing early retention. Up names only, there's no links. Updating is a hassle, especially this morning. So it's saying prioritize the pinned clickable comment for ongoing practical appreciation that drives engagement and is easy to keep current. Add selective in-video credits when you want extra emotional impact. Just avoid putting a long list near the start of every video, which I've been doing, right? And like I said, it probably does annoy some viewers and they click away. So I'm just letting my members on both channels know that starting soon, that's what I'm going to do instead of seeing your credits in the video. So this is how I have the credits at the moment on both of my channels. And it's nice to show, I want to show my appreciation for my members. And so what I'm going to be doing in the near future, and I will change it in the promo for becoming a member, the perks. And this is a video I just posted today, which does show the credits, but it's going to be like this, pinned, unless I forget. And then, a little promo, of course, at the start. And then thank you to my members. And so the super high quality members go first because they pay the big money. So thank you to Nariska, if that's how you pronounce it, and Jeff Gower Music. I really, thank you. But even high quality fans, thank you so much. And even the quality fans, I thank each and every one of you. I think some people, I don't know. I just trying to explain that I appreciate anyone that becomes a member of both of my channels, because it does help me out being retired. And I know that some members might even say, Larry, don't worry about it. We don't care. I understand that. And I thank you for that. But still, I want to thank the members in some way. And I'm just thinking that the best way to do it without annoying the general public. So I think the pinned comment is probably best. And like I said, it's going to be the easiest to change, or add members to it. And also, like I said, I want these clickable. So not that I don't know how many people would click on them, but for Jeff Gower Music, there you go. There, you can check out Jeff Gower Music, right? Here's his videos. There, I just appreciate, I just try and be a good person. And I think some of my viewers appreciate me for being real. I'm not you see some YouTube channels and they're fake. I'm not fake. And I'm not doing this video to get a pat on the back. I'm just trying to explain why I'm going to be changing my members only, the credits for members. And that is it. Like I said, I had a bad morning, and AI was acting really, really stupid. And something like this, something like this is easy for me to do. I don't need AI. I don't need the headache of it. I can do it myself and maybe make my own mistake or two. That might happen. But the less I use AI, the better, for sure. And like I said, I still use them for most thumbnails, but with keeping the images real, not changing them and having them look AI. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for anyone that watched this whole video, and I appreciate each and every one of you that did. And looking forward to your comments below, and have a great day. I hope I do.